Happy Sunday. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Sunday. Today is October 5th, 6:15 in the morning, 6:15 p.m. I'm sorry, I'm running on very little sleep. For those that follow me on Instagram, if you don't, it's the third link in the description down below. A lot of you guys know that today we welcomed my new baby boy. So thank you for all the wishes. And yeah, just wanted to come. I came home very quickly to gather some stuff that we forgot, and I'm heading right back to the hospital since we have to spend 24 hours there. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. What is going on with the market? Government is still shut down. That's a question that a lot of people are still asking me because they're questioning how the market is still reacting. Yes, government is still in full shutdown. When it comes down to the series of economic reports that are going to be released this week, we'll see if they actually just continue to postpone them or if they actually end up coming out. The biggest thing this week, I just don't want to sugarcoat it. According to the schedule, we have initial claims and continuing claims being reported on Thursday. This is October 9th. We also have, let me just double check. We also have the non-farm payrolls that were supposed to be released last week being released this week, according to this report. We'll see if they actually end up getting released. Also, the unemployment rate that was supposed to get reported last week is supposed to get reported this week. We'll see if it actually ends up getting released. Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report, also a report that was supposed to be released last week. We'll see how it actually comes out this week. The other thing that I think is going to be very crucial to this week is going to be Jerome Powell's live stream. So at 8:30 a.m., which is 1 hour before the market opens on October 9th, this is the Thursday, he is set to go live. I'll leave it up to you guys. I don't really care to go live. If you want me to go live so we can watch it together, it's 1 hour before the market opens, which means that it's 5:30 a.m. my time. And then I still have to go live with my LPP team shortly after. So if you want me to go live for when Jerome Powell speaks, get this video to over 1,000 likes. I just want to make sure enough people show up. If not, do not worry about it. We just won't go live, right, for Jerome Powell live stream. But obviously, when he speaks, him being the head of the Federal Reserve, it is very influential to the overall market. When looking at the overall NASDAQ market right now, during the overnight trading sessions, which again, they're currently up 0.26%, we saw this last week where markets originally gapped up and then they ended up giving it all back because, again, at the end of the day, the government still is shut down and there isn't positive news that's being released, but we'll see. We'll see if markets continue to stay as irrational as they have before and try to go back to try to make new highs because markets overall long-term are still incredibly bullish, right? We are overbought, but we're still incredibly bullish, showing signs of higher highs and higher lows. Remember, if the NASDAQ market after the slight retracement last week is able to really sweep the government shutdown under the rug and focus on making new highs, if that momentum and if that sentiment continues, remember that it's always the most irrational stocks that push even higher. You can see that Oklo is up 1%. We have TEM is up 1.35%. We have PLTR that's currently up 2.1%. That's after selling off 7.5% last week on Friday. And then we have Irene that's up 4%. Remember, it's always the most irrational stocks that have the craziest moves. It's up to you if you want to trade them. I don't think that they're designed for beginners. I don't care if you go long or go short. Again, you got to learn how to walk before you run. But that would be a big focus this week. If there is a clear sense of direction that markets are either clearly pushing up or clearly pushing down, then at that point, I can have more confidence to either go long or to go short and possibly even enter a swing trade if overall trend supports it. But I really don't think that's the week that we have ahead of us. I think that we're in for another choppy week, just like we saw last week, where one moment we're pushing up, another moment we're selling off. Another moment we're pushing up, another moment we're selling off. So what did we learn from last week? One thing that I did very well is I watched my position size. I never was in 100% with any position because market does not support it. Market environment is irrational right now. It's still trying to uptick while the government is shut down. It has no reason to, but it's irrational enough that I know that it can. So because of that, I'm mindful of my position size. If all of your criteria and trade criteria are not being met, why are you in 100% with your position size? It literally makes no sense. The second thing is taking profits and managing risk. Because of the extreme volatility of one moment we're selling off, another moment we're recovering, it's been a choppy week for most traders. It doesn't matter if you're a bull or bear. Last week, we did very well because we did not hesitate in taking profits at oversold levels when we were shorting or at overbought levels when we were going long. So that is going to be the same focus this week. I do not believe that we're going to have a super clear sense of direction for the overall market while the government is still shut down. With the series of reports that are set to be released, we'll see if they actually do and how the markets react to them. Remember, anytime that there's a catalyst-based event or economic report that acts as a catalyst, it just presents simply more volatility. So please be mindful of that, and yeah, don't be afraid to take profits. We got Robinhood pushing up 3.3% also during these extended hours, but there are many times that we see huge pushes during overnight hours because volume is incredibly low, that by the time that the market opens, it is just completely different. So again, just wanted to come on here quickly, let you guys know what's on the schedule for the economic reports this week. There are a series of stocks that are going to begin reporting earnings. They're very small companies, not companies that I personally care about. But again, it's up to you to kind of learn more about them to see if it's something that meets your criteria. With that being said, Jerome Powell set to speak on Thursday, 1 hour before the market opens. And then on Friday, the series of reports that were supposed to be released last week are postponed to hopefully this week. And hopefully they actually end up getting released. So I appreciate you guys' time. Hope that we're into thumbs up. And I hope that I can be back here to go live for our live trading session with the LPP team tomorrow. Again, if you guys haven't checked it out, I normally trade live every single morning right at market open with my LPP team. We have people that signed up back in 2018. It's a one-time payment for lifetime access. They still get to watch me trade live every day. So again, if you're a beginner and you learn best by watching other people do, I really think that you will enjoy these live sessions. So second link in the description down below. Whenever you're ready, we'll see you there. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.